Hey everybody, it's Clarksville Diggers. We're here inside of a little kitty tot park. And it's starting to rain. I thought everybody would be gone, but there's still a couple of people. What I'm going to do today, one thing I haven't heard too many reviews and practices for the AT Max is a sniper coil. I did a little bit around the yard before I came, and it's really sensitive. The AT Max is a sensitive machine anyway. It's really kind of vamped up on sensitivity, and I did realize that you have to turn the sensitivity down real low. But we're going to try it around here and see what we can do. And you know, I always got my other coil, my stock coil on me too, so if I need to do a switch over. So we're going to see what we got here at the park. We're going to see how this how the sniper coil does on the AT Max. Okay, we didn't stay at the park long because there was more kids there than I thought, and nobody was leaving. So I didn't want to spook the little kiddos, so I left and on my way to a little school. Still going to continue trying that sniper coil on the AT Max. But had to stop by one of my favorite stores and had to pick me up some mouse traps. Some people may not like my methods of trying to get rid of chipmunks, but I got a few plants in there and they are trying to burrow under them. So I've tried to talk to them, but they don't listen to me, so maybe I listen to something else. But every time I come in the store, every now and then, oh, weakness, chocolate, peanuts, yummy. I'm going to get a lot of sugar today. Big red. Heck, you know, it's like 86 cents, 89 cents a bottle. You can't beat that. All right, so I'm gonna sit here and down a couple of these peanuts and get a sugar rush, and then we're gonna go to the school. Just do a short little test with the AT Max. We will come back soon. Don't go away. Okay, we made it to my favorite little school grounds. This is where I found all that lost lunch money in the rings. So we're going to now work this AT Max with the sniper coil, and we're going to see what we can do. So we're going to start working inside here. I may switch to my my storm coil, and especially since this ground is moist and wet from previous rain, might help with detection a little better. But we're going to work on this little swing area with the sniper coil, and let's see what we can find. As you can hear, I got a 74 and a 75. And the good thing about these sniper coils is that you can get right under a bunch of obstacle around a lot of metal. You can get pretty close to it. Even though the AT Max machine is really amped up on sensitivity, and probably back it down about 2 bars. So we're going to see what we got here. There it is. Got a 73, 74 solid. So we're going to see, and we got it. It's really, really shallow, probably about an inch below. So far, it's doing pretty good. I didn't think it would really match up, but you can hear the chatter. But when you do go over a target, it does let you know. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's kind of what I thought. I broke the ground, and it's right there. little penny. Slinking. But I mean, it amongst the chatter that you hear when you do go over a target with the sniper coil, it pulled it out. So I mean, that was a shallow. To minimize a lot of the chatter, sometimes I do have to bring that sensitivity down, and when I do that, that's going to lose depth. But little places like this, I mean, you're gonna go shallow anyway. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find in here. Okay, we're picking up an 85. $84, $85. It could possibly be a quarter or a dime. I'm kind of leaning a little bit more to the quarter side. Then again, it could be a bottle cap. It could fool me. I'm still trying to learn the signals on this AT Max. But my AT Pro would be telling me this is a quarter. $85, $86, give or take a number. Let's see what we got. Pretty shallow too. Might even be able to just do it with my hands. I think I better get the pen pointer. And this is a Z-lynk, and it's tied into my headphones. Right there we are. There it is. Yes, sir. Got us a quarter. One of those state quarter, Michigan quarter. So far it's doing good. I mean, I can get up real close to the poles and really no interference until I actually touch it. So far so good. Satisfied. We're gonna work this a little bit more, and then I'm gonna break out my big coil. With any other coil, even the stock one, when I'd be going underneath these swings, I would catch the metal from them. And I wasn't hearing nothing. And the big beep. Got a 81 solid. And it was a surface. And I knew that was a dime. $19.85. All right. Keep on at this rate, I might be able to afford a Big Mac. All right, let's keep rolling. Sniper coil on the AT Max. It's doing. Okay. Right there's where I found that dime, and I started going over here. I'm hitting the 80, 81. Shallow. I even got my sensitivity up all the way. And seems to be working great. The one thing too, whenever you put on a different coil onto your machine, especially your AT series, when you get ready to turn it on, press your on button and hold it for about 5 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds, until you hear a double beat. What you're doing, you're resetting the machine and matching it up better with the coil. So you always do that every time. And if you go back to your stock coil, when you get ready to turn it on, press it and hold it until you hear a double beat. Then let go. And it'll be reset with the coil that you got on it. Just thought I'd throw that out at you. But I got an 8081. Could have another dime right there. Pretty shallow. You can't hear nothing, but I'm right on top of it. It's going right into my headphones, the MS3 wireless headset. We're gonna get our shovel and see what we got. Seriously, folks, if you got a wireless system, you got a wireless headset, get one of these babies. I don't know. There it is. Yep, it's a dime. $2008, I think. Again with the sniper coil on the AT Max. And with the Z-lynk Garrett pinpointer. Good system. This is matching up real well. I wasn't going to record this because I had a similar signal, and this was a 5053, and I had another one that was a 4950, and it was just a piece of foil. About 3 inches, about 2.5, almost 3 inches down. Got us a nickel. Right beside here, there's a big steel bolt. My other coil would have got interference from these bolts. Sniper coil on the AT Max did it again. Getting closer to that Big Mac. Okay, surprisingly, the machine many times got really quiet. Either the machine is adapting to the coil, or I'm getting in less mineralized spots, which pretty much I think that's what it is. So there's a lot of minerals in that. Over here, I got a penny, 8081. I got a lot of trash. I mean, it was throwing up all kinds of crazy sounds. But I kept moving, and I kept pinpointing another 80 and 81, so I suspect I've got another penny down here. And I haven't dug it out yet. I just started, so I thought maybe we'll do this together. Very shallow. Oops. Hope it didn't go over there. Let's see. I'm in here. It's saying I'm in here. Yep. Another slinking. Sniper coil, AT Max. I've got crazy metal sounds here, 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 and there's something right along in here. And it was throwing in the low 60s because I knew it was junk. But that penny was right there, and it got it. So far, so good. Very pleased. Good coil, good matchup with the AT Max. Okay guys, we're doing a quick wrap up, getting ready to go home. It's out here just about probably an hour and a half. This is what I found. Done very well with the sniper coil. That actually, ooh, what is that? Piece of tape. Get off of there. Actually, that done really well on the AT Max. And when I got into ground, it wasn't quite as mineralized. Actually, surprisingly, it was really quiet. So it done really well. I'm very pleased. Got our usual selection of Slinkins, or Lincoln, let's call them memorials. dimes. And these are with the sniper coil. Got a nickel, couple of quarters, and even got a Korean coin. Like I said once before in a previous, I don't think that thing's gonna focus. Oh well, one of these days, maybe I'll get blessed with a decent GoPro that does something. You can see his face there. But that's a Korean coin. We got a military community all in this town. A little bit of junk. Thought I had me a good nickel there. Boy, I was throwing up a 52, 53. And then I went and put the storm coil on, and I was just doing a fast sweep over the open ground. Got about 3 more dimes and a couple more quarters. That wasn't too bad. Like I said again, this is just a test. And there's a storm coil. Done really good. When you're putting these coils on, be very, very careful. One of my pins was a little bit off. I had to gently push it back in. Make sure them things go straight in into those holes. When you're pushing that in, don't go at an angle. Don't get those things. You start trying to bring them back in too many times, things crack on you, and I guess that's it for the coil then. Hope that don't ever happen. AT Max is doing very, very well. I mean, I'm really used to the AT Pro. And I bet that coil on the AT Pro, it would just be total butt kicking. That's going to be my next test. Because I understand the signals on the AT Pro a whole lot more than this. But the AT Max, it's got its advantages too. I like it. It's got a couple more bells and whistles that I'm getting used to. But my main test is the AT Super Sniper. And I've been seeing these being advertised more for the AT Pro. But I think done very super well today with the AT Max. Very pleased. And again, I'm pleased with the Z-lynk. Very nice. Again, people say, well, you got 2 pinpointers. Well, sometimes if I'm in an area, I had a few signals and I thought for sure I had me a penny signal and this wasn't picking up. So sometimes I would turn around and pull the other one out and see, and it wouldn't either. So it must have been some mineral or something in the ground. It triggered the coil, but it wasn't worth digging. So anyway, that's about what we done today. Gonna go home and pedal around. We got crummy weather. We're slotted for 100% chance of rain, and it's gonna be raining all this whole week. So I guess this is my only digging. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. As I said always, give me a thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate it. And this sign says it all. Be considerate. Please clean up after yourself and your pets. Because when I'm metal detecting, I do not want to slip in your dog poo. And we're going to do a quick shout out for Tennessee Adventure. Matt is doing a very good job on his channel. I mean, that boy, he's in Virginia, or he was in Virginia, doing a competition, detecting competition. And I think he's been having a blast. I wish I could be there with him. But y'all go check his channel out if you haven't already. Tennessee Adventures. And he's a guy that metal detects. He's got a good voice. He keeps wanting me to put out a song, and I say, hey man, my singing days are over. So I don't think so. All right, we're gone. Clarksville Diggers, we're out of here.